So, right, so, okay, I'm going to play around on the Square software. And I did a couple of videos yesterday about the Square, and I'm here to help if I can. And I got a question, I got asked, how do I set up before I start all the videoing? So what I've done is I've gone on to Square, and I don't normally do this first, but I'll run through it anyway. So Square's charging. The box I use is here. It's got lines where I put it, so it's aligned to the match straight away. That never moves. This room is only for sim, so I don't have to move it. But if I did, I suppose them lines would go there. The carpet's cut to size, so that's that. So here we go. So I get the Square and I press it lightly. Comes on. And it's uploaded. Whatever. Or it's turning on. So I place this, and I've got it drawn out inside as well, so I know it when I place it in. It's placed in correctly. Now I don't have to show you this because it's just placing it on a board. It's just on a board with a load of wood around it and a perspex bit in the front. So it's on red. It's on blue and blue flashing. So now I'll connect it. So it's connecting up. Put that in there. It's so quick. This is the thing from GSPro to this. It's so quick to get it on the Square. It's like that. From there to Square. It's mad. It's mad how quick. And yet on another piece of software. So target alignment. So I get the stick. I don't do this all the time because I kind of know it's there, and I get it where I think it should go. There. I mean that was a guess, but that's where I would hit the ball down there. I would hit the ball down that route there. So that is aligned with where I would hit the ball down. I would be aiming down that line there. I'd be aiming down there. So wherever I move the cursor left and right on the actual screen, and I would be aiming to there. It's off centre. Hopefully that's straight. So that's where I'll be aiming to, down that line. Every ball I hit would be down that line, so nothing goes off anywhere else. So you've got a red and a blue, which means it's aligning itself, but LO 0.5. It's see, it's going up and then it's coming down. It's going up, coming down. Look at that. It's like that's moving. So if I move it like that, yeah, right. Then if I move that to where it should be, I'm not looking at that, I'm looking at this. I'm going to say that's bang on. It's as close as I'm ever going to get it. So that's on there, that's lined up. That catches stray balls. So that's lined up, and if I move that away, press OK, it goes back to two blues on the front, a red. So from the left hand side, red, blue, blue. When you line it up, it goes red, red, blue. If you're running out of battery, red keeps flashing on and off. So we've done all that. So ball distance 10. I still think the ball distance is 10 on this software. So I'm going to go +5 to see if it's changed in any way. So we'll hit a few balls. Haven't hit a ball yet. So that where it was all lined up is lined up perfectly. I can't believe how fast on its own software. Just imagine if Square got the license to have the Pebble Beaches, the Carnousties, the St Andrews. I mean, it's in a price range where it can, because it's in a price range of the PlayStation or the Xbox. It's in that price range where they could sell thousands of them, millions of them, and then get endorsed. That's what I'm thinking, that this is where they're going to go with the Square. Little bit to the right, and it went. It was a little not warmed up at all, and at 55 it takes forever to warm up. I'm just going to lightly tap these down. That's over to the left. Look, this is the dotted ball. The dotted ball, and it's perfect on its own software and on its own courses. I mean, this is +5. It's an 8 iron. I'm going to say an 8 iron is 150. I was used to say 8 iron was 160, but I think I'm getting to that age now where I'd take 145 to 150 and then up the clubs. That was me going for it a bit. Look, I'll take that. Look at that, straight up. Third shot, aching all over. See, now, that's me. When I hover a ball, when I hover the club above anything higher than an 8, no, if I hover a ball anything from 8 lower, I get that shot. If I hover the club above the ball with say 7 upwards, you get into it. You can't hover a ball, you can't hover the club. You have to go straight from standing distance, with me anyway. That was me too. You'll get all the shots with me. So I've hooked one, I've nearly hozzled one there, and the Square has instantly picked it up for what it is. Oh, that's another one. Where's this come from today? No way. Where's this come from? Unbelievable, Jeff. Where's this hosel rocket come from? There you go. Got it back. Presenting the face. Presenting the hosel to the ball. Like that. That's what that is. Then you have to squeeze it to get it back like this. It's an 8 iron. and I'm not swinging particularly fast. It's 5% on, which I think is right. 10% would be going a lot further. I think that is about perfect. I need to give up today because I'm aching all over. Always got some ailment, you know. Pure. There you go. There you go. 150. That's with plus 5. I think it's normal. That's a normal distance ball. Plus 5. Plus 10's a little bit for me. I think is cheating. I'm chasing at these for some reason. That was straight off the carpet. See, that is an undotted ball, and I don't think it works on higher lofted clubs. That's the best one so far. That went nowhere. So that's not right. That one's not right. That was a good one. We'll take that. We'll take that. What if I hit a 5 iron? What's that? 5 iron. See if I hit a 5 iron. That's a super shot. A little bit to the left, but that's a super shot. 5 iron, 190. It's up there. It's up there. Oh, awful shot. Chasing it. They're all off the floor. This is with a dotty ball. Hitting them all off the floor. When I mean that, I mean I'm hitting the floor first. It takes me about 20 balls to get into it. No, I'm putting it further forward in my stance. That's what the pro told me. And look, I'm getting nowhere with it. Getting nowhere with it. That's better. It's what it is today, unfortunately. 10 yards short. Look, chasing after it. These are proper shots. What I'm hitting is what you're seeing. Not very good. That went high, didn't it? That did go high. That went high too, I like that. Bloody hell, this is a 5-iron. Every shot that I've hit there has been poor, and the Mevo is the square has picked it up. And that was a good hit. Yeah, my body ain't what it used to be. Anyway, it works. I'm not hitting them particularly well, and I'm not warming up particularly well either. That's a 200 to 210 club. Getting there slightly, still ache all over. Getting there, see I'm getting there. That's about as good. 210 club that is, that's about as 210 club on a different day than today. But you can see the shots are there, everything's there. It's trying to get there, isn't it? It's definitely trying to get there. The body's not what it was. "20 yards off." That's 20 yards off. That's me. I ain't messing with it. I'm not putting 10 yards on it. It's me today. 20 yards off. 13 yards off, I'd say, today, but that's nothing to do with the square, that's all me. So, let's have a round. Let's go with something Oak Forest. Let's play that. I don't think I've played that. Green Stim. It's fast. I'm going to put it down to 9. Where's that aiming? Where's that going? Don't know. There's nowhere to see either. There's no... Can't shoot it forwards. So here we go. 18 holes. Dead fast. Round Oak Forest. What a course. What a course this is. Two, three, five. This is a par five. Par five. It is. 2, 3, 5. Got to look where the wind is. There's a bit left. Heavy rough, heavy rough, heavy rough, rough, rough. Now, this is where we have to, 62, 10%, 62, 70, going uphill, 70, I'm going to go for 100 yards club. Up in the air. Over there a bit. See if it flies it or lands on it. Flew it. 100 yard club. 95. That's spot on. I'm on 5%. 5% of the takings. 37 yards. 37 yards. Heavy rough. More luck than judgment there. So we put it. It's 6 foot, it's flat and it's moving. It's not moving that much, 6 foot and it's flat. $151. Is it an 8 iron or a 7 iron? I'm going to go 8 iron because it's downhill. 8 yards downhill. Wind coming against. Spot on. Spot on for distance. 16 foot. That was going. That was flying over there, wasn't it? That was going. If I'd have hit it anyhow, if it hadn't gone in the hole, it was going off down. Look at this for a course. I've never seen the square do the undulation like the drops. I've always thought it was flat. They must have been flat courses I was playing, but this is like, this looks like This looks like Sanctuary. It looks like Sanctuary. That was off to the right. It was off to the right. Definitely. I'm putting that on there. I'm going to go, which I shouldn't be, me 3 wood further forward in the stance. Let it go. Where did that go? Middle of the fairway. It had a lot of fade on it. 128. I'm going to go 9 on it. 128, 9 on it. It's 13 yards up. The wind's against. That ain't going to make it. Because that was right off the hill. Right off the hill. %, it's saying 40. Was 40% as well. 40%. Now it's 10%. And 12 yards. Oh, that stopped dead. Stopped dead. Wasn't 12 yards though, was it? Not really. Is it? No. Double bogey. Double bogey. Messing about there, weren't I? 162. 162. 162, 7 iron. It's 162, 7 iron. Don't know, 8 iron. Wind. I'm going to go 7 iron. 162. It's downhill. Seven foot flat, moving to the left. That gets one back, doesn't it? Oh, this is just awesome. I wish you could go, I wish there was some way you could go and have a look, like a J button on GSPro. Some way you could have a look what's down there and have a look around. I wonder if there is a way of doing that. There ain't, is there? Right, wind, 6 miles in. 159, 18 yards down, 7 iron. 159, 18 yards down, 7 iron. That was a gorgeous shot. That was a gorgeous shot. Too far. Look at that. That was a brilliant shot. It on its own software. Two inches down. .44 foot. Never hit it. Scared of it. .10 foot. Never moved. Never moved. Never moved, did it? It was straight. What am I? 2 over. 1 over. 118. 118. 30 yards uphill. 118, 30 yards uphill. 9 iron. I'm going 9 iron. It's uphill. That's a great hit. Where are these shots coming from? I tell you what it is. It's because you've got every faith in the hardware tied with its own software, and you have a feel for it now. Whereas when you move over to GSPro, you still kind of thinking, is it right? 17 flat. What I will say, this is on 9 stim and it's still like lightning. 4 foot. Putting is unbelievable on it. Unbelievable. I'm still going dotty balls. Still going with the dotted balls. That's where I'm aiming. Wind is across, yeah, it doesn't matter. Dead in front of me, right in front of me. Let's chase this one down there. I wonder if that was up in the air. I didn't look, did I? Didn't look to see if that was going up in the air. 218, that carry. One, it's 80 downhill. I'm going to go a 100 club. Right, watch this. 12 yards, I'm going to punch and run. Not going to lob it, punch and run. Bit too much. The other one didn't move. This one might, mightn't it? I'm just going to go. It does look like it's moving a lot. 10 foot. Yeah, 10 foot. That's 10 foot to there, and it just dropped in, and that just hit me. That's 10 foot. Is it uphill? No, it's down. $250, $248, $250. That's my limit. 250. Still using the dotty balls. Uphill, I'm using a 135 club. I'm taking a risk. And that was thin, so it ain't gonna make it. Yep, knew it. It's close. It was thin and pulled. 40%. 40%, but I give it 40% more. A little spin on that. Little spin on that. Ba 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 ba. It's water bound, isn't it? Water bound, 18 yards down. 274. See if I can launch one. It's miles in front of me. That's water, isn't it? Oh, got away with it. Got away with it. Got away with it. And it was a draw as well. 40 yards. 40 yards, 10%. 40 yards and 10%. Give that a little bit more. Here we go, here we go. Pitch and run, but not as much as I did the last time. Pitch and run, it's 1 yard, one inch up, or 1 foot up. Don't know, yards, feet, don't know. Pitch and run. What was that for? Is this for par? No, this is for 4. What am I on? Par 4. It's moving slightly, isn't it? 3 foot. Give it a whack. go straight for it. Was that part it? Part it. Got a bit of a draw on that, didn't I, when I went to hit it hard. So this is 2-9 down. Gonna get hit this hard, so this will probably get a draw as well. Fade. Fade. 240. 240, happy with that. Happy with 240. Not the biggest driver in the world. One, 113 up in the air, wind with. I tell you what, I am going to chance hitting a 110 club and see if it makes it there. And that was a pure 110 club. 119 with the wind. Distances spot on. Absolutely spot on. Another pitch and run. Another pitch and run, 12 yards. Too much, too much, too much, too much. Too much. Knew it when I hit it. Too much. That's got to move, isn't it? 1 foot up, 11 feet to there, moving to the left. Yeah, did move. Bogey. What am I on? Two over. 2 over. Carry on. I'm carrying on. This is such a good course. This is such a brilliant course. Such a good course. And everything works. One six five. 7 on. First one that's come up short slightly. That was me. That was me, and that was rubbish. Fifth shot, 5 foot, should drop in. What am I over now? 3 over. 3. 3 over. Right, if I can keep to around about 3, 4 over, 80 yards down, 170. I would say that is 180, 80 yards down. I'm going to say 6 iron. 6 iron. I'm going to say forward in the stance, 6 iron. It might go long. It should go long. It should. That's high. That's real high. High and left. Made it. Made it though. $31. 31. 10%. 31 and 10%. Good hit. Good hit. That's dead straight. Dead straight, 10 foot. Dead straight, 1 foot up. 1 inch up. Dead straight. Moving off a little bit. Tell you what, let's not go for it. Let's just go there. $119 uphill. Oh, I'm going to go wedge. Oh, that was a little bit to the left. That was left. Yep, left and short. Now, I've been chipping around. Let's have a little bit of a lob. A 13-yard lob. Love it how the spin just reacts. I'm not the best at spin, but that's going to be that. It is moving. 8 foot. Was moving. I'm getting used to it now. Getting used to the greens. If it was on 11 stim, be all over it. 142 downhill. Miles downhill. I'm going to go 9 iron. 9 iron. And that is drawn. Look at that. And it got it straight away. That was a draw. I should have aimed for the draw, shouldn't I? Should have aimed over that way. Right. 10% rough. I'm going to go for a very high lob. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant, isn't it? It just reacts exactly how you'd expect it to react on the course. 6 foot, moving slightly, moving more when it gets to the hole. 6 foot, 1 foot up. Getting used to these. And even when you hit one, I hit that. Look at it, the courses are awesome. So where I need to go, even when you hit them off, they actually go off. That's left. And it went left. It just does how it fit on. It's a par 5, par 4. I have to go for this one. Front foot, 22 degree, levered. And that's what that was. Leathered. That's what that was. Out the rough. Exactly what it said it was. This is a complete and utter hit and hope. 49 foot. Wouldn't have a clue. Went up for it. That should have gone in. There, 4 foot, it is travelling. Yeah, look. I've got the measure of these greens now. 5% I've got it on. 5% distance ball. And it's spot on. For me. For me. For me. I'm getting, because it's further forward in the stance, I'm getting a bit of a draw. Watch me slice this now. Told ya. Told you, didn't I? All I had to do was come round on it. It says pitching wedge. I'm going to go 8. It was coming out of sand, that's why. $138 uphill, 9-iron. 138 uphill, 9-iron draw. Let's draw it. 138, 9-iron, massive draw. Massive. And that's a massive draw. Not as big as I thought it was. 40%, 25 yards. High low. What happened there? What happened there? Have I got to hit them like loads harder? Right, 25 yards. Yeah, 13 yards to the front, 40%. Right, that was me. That's what you've got to give them. That's what you have to give them. Little bit of, was it cheating? No, it's practice. So out the bunkers, it ain't like GSPro. GSPro out the bunkers, you don't really have to give it that much more to get it to go. But right, I'm going to try and draw this one. I'm not very good at drawing drivers, but I'm going to try and draw this one right round to see if it does have some shot shape. To see if you can give it some shot shape. Now, is it uphill? It is uphill, so it needs a draw. And that was a complete slice. Madness, isn't it? Madness. So I say I'm going to do a draw. How many? What am I on? 17. 17. Not a very good draw of the ball at all. Eight iron again. That's a draw. Right, it's aiming there. I've got to get used to this aiming business. So if I go there and try and draw it in, I'm going to draw it in with a 9 on. Probably won't make it. It's only 6 yards up. See if we can draw this boy in. Draw this one in. That was awful. Fell off it. That was awful. %, 24 yards. Three over still. Eight foot and it is moving and it's flat. 8 foot moving and it's flat. Right, we're on my handicap in real life, and this is getting it, and I don't care where it goes. I'm getting a draw on this, because that's where the flag is up there. That's what happens when I try and draw it. It goes way up in there, goes nowhere. That was awful. That was awful. Taking that again. I moved off that. Don't move off it. I moved forward. Uphill, look at that. Look how much that took off it going uphill. 70, uphill, 70. Gotta get some harder than that. Oh, I was on the other side. I thought I was closer. Oh, I've got to get used to this. It's a totally different game than E6. E6 and GSPro. It's a totally different way of playing the course. And you just have to get used to it. Because if this was the only thing out there, you'd be getting used to it. It's such a good course, though. Right, 17, 3 foot up, 3 inches up, 17. Where did I aim? Did I aim? Did I aim on that one? I don't think I aimed. Last one. Gives you 3, you might as well use them all. Got 1 remaining. Can I use it? I'm not allowed to use it. Three foot. Five over. Winner. I'm the winner. Winner of what? Winner of a pug. 5 over. I'll take 5 over. The distances were alright. There was that one discrepancy when I hit a 7 iron and it only went 140 yards. I wasn't hitting them the best, but 5 over. Got to get used to the put-in, chip-in, and everything else. Like you had to get used to the put-in and chip-in on GSPro when you went from E6 back in the day to GSPro. Even, what was that? Was it Creative Golf? That was a great. I think this might be based on that. Is it Creative Golf? Creative Golf. That was a great. I had Creative Golf. Is it still about? Here, let's have a look. D. Yeah, that was it. Creative Golf. it's still there. It's still there. Learn more. How much is it? eShop. Course library. Are these real? eShop. England. eShop. Does it tell you the price? How much is it? Acceptable. Demo version. Has it got square? Don't know. Doesn't say how much it is. Anyway, that's what it looks like slightly. And that's what it is. All good. Squirrels. Works really well on its own. Works really well on its own software. You don't need anything else.